Welcome to Tornado Country for Cities Skylines disasters, and we're looking at the havoc that was wreaked on my industrial area at the end of the last part. We had a major earthquake went through here, did a lot of damage, but left a pretty hefty scar on the surface of the ground, contaminated ground, yes. And you can see if I come out here and go here, it's still trying to recover, and we've got up to 240,000. The city's just growing forward slowly. I've zoned up quite a lot of stuff up here. I think what we're going to do is put another layer out here just for luck, and we're just going to maybe just to ring the changes a little bit. So we've got a little bit. That's a very thing to remember, is that's got a very small sliver, and that doesn't mean that there's excessive demand up here, and that's not going to connect. So I think what we're going to do is come here, then we're going to go up one, come out like that, and I'll just take off that end piece there. We've got a little bit of commercial coming in, so I think I'll take advantage soon. I'm up here and drop a little bit of commercial in here as well. And you can see the city's growing, and this is a pretty battle scarred area. I just want to show you the shelter situation. You can see here most of the shelters seem to be filling up with food now, so I don't know if this is a relevant tip or what, guys, but get plenty of food production into your city. If you get plenty of food production in, it seems to work. And yeah, I mean, I don't know how well it works, but it just seems to work. I'm just going to check the metro lines. I'm a bit inclined to put another metro line in. Where can I put it? We could put one, could start it there. Say, run it up to there. Kind of have it as a bit of a grand circle, and take advantage of the damage that was wreaked, and maybe we'll cut across like that to here. And what we'll do is we'll come out like that, connect that up, connect that up. That can come down to here, down to here, and I think maybe we'll put another station in for luck. That one's on that side, so maybe we'll put another one there and run it through in parallel. Kind of bit of duplication there, but I think maybe we'll connect that up to there. So what we can do then, I generally don't like doing this, but I don't think this is a particularly busy area, so I think we can get away with running a common metro through that area there. I mean, if it gets too busy or if there's a problem, I will put extra stations in, and this can run round like that. And of course we're going to go round the other way. During the period that I was letting the city recover, we had a bit of a respite from the disasters, so there might be a chance that we might get another one. They do seem to come in groups, so, and that will connect up there, so that should kind of get more people into this area, hopefully with a bit of luck, and these people will grow. So here with 41,000, we're on the downhill slope, but I don't want to be complacent. And of course we got 440. Don't think we need to come down here. Oh, I suppose we can. I thought I'd done that, but he obviously had other ideas. I think what we could probably do is get this ready for maybe an area of offices. That can come out like that. I'm not going to zone offices in. We've got a bit more forestry going here. No, did I zone this area in? I think what we'll do is we'll zone this area in for this, but I'm not going to make this into a Olive Heights. What can we put in here? I think we'll have a schools out here, and I don't think we're going to go with a traffic ban. I think this is I can't see any reason why trucks would want to come out around here if they got this avenue here. I'll just show you the new port. It's doing really well now. You can see here it's pulling a lot of the traffic away from this area, so it's kind of balanced these out a little bit. And it hasn't actually generated a lot of traffic from here. It's actually, I think most of the train traffic is actually exporting, so you can say this lot here is exporting stuff out of the city. So oh no, returning to there. So some of these are deliveries. Yep, so obviously we're importing a lot of stuff still. Tractor there, so they're exporting agricultural products. So, oops. Sorry guys, I've forgotten to write down when I started recording. So the city's growing really nicely. Still got a bit more demand for residential, but I think there's plenty of slack up here for the moment. We're getting a bit close to this. I think we'll be okay. I think we can just look at the city going. I had a horrendous traffic jam here after that earthquake, and I think what happened is goods that were coming to here were suddenly being pushed up into this area. You can still see it's still pretty busy. I think what I can do is, I think T-junctions are not a good idea on large roundabouts. I think if we can, and that can, if I can, I think maybe if I think we can do that. That should speed things up a bit because the traffic will flow, yeah, rather than stopping and turning. So that should ease a little bit of the pressure off. For some reason they don't, I suppose because they come up this, I put this slip road in here to try and ease the bit of the pressure. So it's growing quite nicely. I'm really happy with the city. Getting a little bit of industrial demand creeping back in again. But I think we can suck that up with offices. And fingers crossed. Yep, I think we can drop some offices in here. Maybe across the back line there. And maybe we'll put some, phase these offices in now. I think we've got that can come off, so we can get that area there. So I think a few offices in this area. Has this got any public transport connection? I know what I'm going to do. Right. Here's the first, guys. What we're going to do is we're going to put some buses in. This makes noise, so where can I put this? Maybe we'll just run this up here. Oops, again. I'm always doing that. And what we're going to do is we're going to put buses in there. What we're going to do is a very simple line. Stations just there. So where can we put a bus route in? Obviously want to come in. Whoops. Come this way through the industrial area. Oh well, you guys are just going to have to go around the roundabout. It's not very efficient, but this is just for fun, really. I don't think it's strictly necessary, but well, You could have a bit of fun with the city from time to time. Again, try not to put bus stops opposite each other because they can cause congestion. And I think we'll just run a bit of a bus stop. I think we're come down here.
Meteorologists are issuing a thunderstorm warning.
Oh, we got a 7.8 thunderstorm coming in. Wow. That's what a 7.8 thunderstorm. Basically, anything that's really high, you're going to get the whole city zapped. So a 7.8 thunderstorm, that's what it looks like, guys. Serious. There's no point evacuating the city because what you've got to do now is just monitor for power failures. I mean, we've got plenty of power. We actually haven't checked the water for a long time. Water's getting a bit low, so I think we're going to have to get some water into the system. Oops, got a bit of a fail there. Rebuilt there. I think what we're going to do is put another water pump here. And obviously we're going to have another sewage outfall here. I mean, very tempted to get a mod that would increase this because again, this is the... Why won't that? Oh. This is the problem with these things, that they're not really built for large cities. You end up with long rows of... Check the pollution. I'm a bit worried that that's... Here we go.
A thunderstorm is
Let's watch the thunderstorm if we can see it, guys. I mean, there's not much you can do. I mean, there's no point trying to track the strikes because I don't know if they're actually related. What you're really looking for is power lines. If your fire service is good, they should be able to deal with it. Wow. And what you're looking for is broken power lines and fires like that. It always hits these masts, which invariably burn down because nothing ever puts them out. Oops. Got a crematorium there. I don't know what destroyed that. And again, what you get is random buildings destroyed, and it can be a bit irritating. It's a polite word. Oops. Bus station's got no water. Connect that up. I mean, it looks spectacular at night. I actually sat up one day and I got told I was a complete idiot, but with a friend of mine, and we actually sat on the side of a hill watching the thunderstorm going over the city that I lived in, and someone said, well, you shouldn't have done that, you know, sit up on the middle on the high point watching a major thunderstorm go through. But I was young and it was fun. And obviously I didn't get blasted, so there we are. You can see it's destroyed the power lines here. But another one of my wish lists is, I mean, they can make them very expensive, but I would love it if they would give you underground power lines. You know, that you could run power lines. Look at that, see, I've just connected it up and it's destroyed them again. Great. Actually, I think what I'm going to do here, I've had enough of this. This has just become my new area of development, I think. I think what we're going to do is cut a road through here, take down these buildings here, get rid of that path, and I think we're going to... Oh, the thunderstorm's gone. That's probably a cue for us to have a... what we call it? What am I talking about? It's queued for a... I think we can come in like this. We can go up like that. And maybe we'll come across again like that and cut that power line. That's intentional. And we'll just put in kind of there. Connect the power line back up again. I think what we'll do is we'll come out here, kind of got like that, and what I'll do is, what can we put in here? Educational wise, how are we doing? Healthcare, education, elementary schools, we've got loads of them. We'll put an elementary school over here, because even in areas where people don't want what we can do is put a tree there. University's good. And where am I? Again, another problem when you get really big cities is keeping track of where you are. Oh well, we're going to have to do that again for the umpteenth time. I think maybe we're...
Meteorologists are issuing a thunderstorm warning for the coming days. Citizens are advised to stay indoors.
I think what I'm going to do is fire. Where's the nearest fire station? Actually, let's put one of these in. Just to fill in the gap. Police station, you're okay. Actually, prison. How's my prison population? I've forgotten all about prison. In here somewhere. We've got 193 out of 500. Oh, well, that's good. Actually, what we could do here is put in something that's a bit grandiose. What can we put in here? Something. Oh, look at that. Would that come in, fit in there? No, it's not gonna. Let's pick that out. Yeah, let's make this into a little bit more of a commercial, kind of secondary commercial area. And I think we can, yeah, just a fun area. I think we can put in there. Oh, these are messy. Okay. So we'll come out 440 that way. Like that. Get a bit arty. That'll do. Oops. And we'll just fill in that little gap there. I know it's getting a bit terrible, I'm getting a bit lazy. And I think what we'll do here is let's I mean, our citizens need a bit of respite, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to zone this area in as
Meteorologists are issuing a thunderstorm warning for the coming days. Citizens are advised to stay indoors.
And what we're going to do is put this in as a leisure specialisation, I think. I know that's not strictly... Is that actually... Oh, it's a luxury hotel. That's not bad. Leisure. Does that fit? Anything else here? We've got the football stadium. Statue of Industry. Lazarus Park. A transport tower. Official Park. Oh, let's put a tribute into Colossal Order as well while we're at it. And then I think what we're going to do is put a bit of commercial in there and some across here like that. Is the power connected up? I think what we need to do now is just run the power across there, and then we can get rid of these. that. Yeah, there we are. It's a wonderful game, so we should show them a tribute. What else have we got here? Oppression Office. Building for the medical centre. Pyramid of Safety. Have a disaster. To gain this, the pyramids must have a disaster hit with... Oh, so did I actually have a disaster where I didn't actually kill anyone? Okay, we'll put a Pyramid of Safety in as well. Just to make this a bit of fun. As I say, don't take this seriously, guys. This is just me having a little bit of kind of fun with the system. And I think we can kind of knock those out. And yep, it's connecting through now. And we've got no water. Just come out like that. This can just come in as a... I think we can just zone the whole area in now. As a leisure specialisation. Like that. Why have we got no power here? Oops. Yep, that's connected up. Yeah, I think that looks a little bit odd, but it does kind of fit in with the system over here. And the Thunderstorm's knocked out all my power lines over here, so I should do a power line check. It's also knocked out my supply to my water, which is not good. So we got a secondary link that way for the water. So I better have a quick skite across the city, see if anything else has been knocked out and damaged by the thunderstorm. Oops, nope, didn't mean to pause it. 146,000. I think what we'll do is we'll come out here again. I'm following the theme of knocking down power lines. So we can come into there, and I think we're got a footbridge over here. Just to connect this up here. Oops. Always never seems to want to connect. There we are. That gives me a link there to just have a check other footbridges if we lost any in that earthquake. That looks like we lost one over here. That's not good. So
meteorologists have issued a severe tornado warning for the area. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available.
okay, where's the tornado warning? Oh, flaming! Holy moly! This is a 10. Right. Holy moly! This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt big time, guys. And that's coming in at 247. This is a 10. I suspect this is a I suspect very much that this is a what we call it, a scripted 247,000. Well, this area that I was looking at wasn't actually part of the area. So let's get this across, get you down, you can connect there, and I think we can hear the sirens going off. I think they're certainly going to need the early warning sirens this time. Wasn't too steep. and I think you can can now let it run. This is going to hurt. This is going to hurt big time, and I mean big time. Oh, slow down again. I thought I put it on speed 3. Broken power lines there, but is it? It's not even worth fixing them, I don't think. This is going to hurt. Poor city. I think what we're going to do... Oh, obviously we've had some forest fires out here. And I think we're going to... put some... I think what we're going to do this time is bring the changes a little bit. Here we go, guys.
A tornado has touched down in the area. Seek shelter immediately if any is available.
Wow. This is going to tear the heart out of my city. Big time. Right across my station. All the cars flying away. Hopefully everyone's in the shelter here. That's going to come. Wow.
Meteorologists are issuing a thunderstorm warning for the coming days. Citizens are advised to stay indoors.
Sorry, I just had a quick slurp of tea. I think I need it to deal with the shock. Man, this is... Wow. I was kind of half thinking that this might be the last part for this episode, for this Let's Play, but something tells me that it's not going to be. This is the original heart of my city, if I remember correctly. This is what makes me think it's scripted, because it's crossing smack. If you watch the first or second part, you would have seen a tornado that tracked roughly this path across the city. Look at this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. Yeah, this is definitely a scripted tornado. .0, completely cutting right across the core of the city. Going to take out my sewage treatment plants. One building. Look, one isolated tower block. Look, God, the devastation. Oh my God, that's. And it's still going, and it's sideswiping here. It's going right across my water pumps.
Meteorologists are issuing a thunderstorm warning for the coming days. Citizens are advised to
Wow.
stay indoors.
Right, guys.
Meteorologists are issuing a thunderstorm warning for the coming days. Citizens are advised to stay indoors.
That is a trail of destruction. Look at that. A total trail of destruction. Hopefully, how many water pumps have we lost? We've lost 3. That's just going to let it run. And of course we're going to release the citizens and take the pause. Oh, we've got water capability, I suppose, because most of the city's been totally destroyed, I suppose. Right. Get the main roads up and running and functioning first. The game is really struggling at the moment. And of course we need the sanitation in and running. Power lines are cut. No, they're still connected. So this is the advantage. If you've got underground connections, these external connections don't really make a lot of difference. I don't think we've got any power cut situations here. What I'm going to do is, seeing this is kind of semi-scripted one. I think what I'm going to do is repair. I'm just going to pause the game while I repair the railway line. Get this connected up and running so that it doesn't cause a backlog. And you can come. Actually, no, you stay up. I might want to get that. I'll get that connected. And as I say, what I'm going to do is try and fix this on the run, guys. So we'll do it as a real-time disaster situation. Seeing this, because this there's a possibility this could be the last major kind of disaster. Well, tornado. Then again, you never know with this thing. Still haven't had a tsunami. Get that in there, that in there. Certainly want to repair that across there. Though it shouldn't make that much difference because it's just. I think sometimes it actually goes faster when the city's really big. The game actually goes faster when you have it on a ×2 than a ×3 because it's trying to calculate so much at the same time. And I mean, I've got the machine I'm using at the moment. I won't say it's my machine because it doesn't actually belong to me. It belongs to my wife, and she uses it most of the time for business, and I borrow it in the evenings to do these recordings. But this is a very powerful machine. I mean, it's got 16 gig of RAM.
Meteorologists are issuing a thunderstorm warning for the coming
Thank you.
days.
If you said tornado, I would have shot you.
Stay indoors. Meteorologists are issuing a thunderstorm warning for the coming days.
Yeah, so it's a very chunky i7, 16 gig of RAM, masses of disk space. In fact, it's got multiple hard drives and SSD drives. So you're talking about a pretty powerful machine. So if you guys have got any, if your machines aren't really that kind of powerful, I mean, you can still play it because I've got another machine upstairs which I use for other kinds of recordings, and that's not quite as powerful. That's only got 8 gig of RAM, but it can still run a city. I mean, I did my Waterside series on that. It's just that I'm not sure how it would handle this disaster scenario type thing. I think it would just really chunk down. And the main reason I'm using my wife's machine is because I try to record this disaster scenario because obviously the recording software drags down the machine because not only am I playing the game, but of course the recording software is also working as well. So with my machine upstairs, the frame rate just goes right through the basement, where with this machine it can handle the draw on both of the things. Does that make sense? Anyway, enough about my machines and things like that. Let's just kick the disaster ones. We've still got roads that need repairing. This is, I mean, get the water pumps back in line because that was the water's getting a bit desperately low. I think what I might do is get another water pump online here. I mean, I think we'll get an extra water pump there because again, one of the problems with this is that you can't prioritize the things you want repaired. Just get that in there. Any more? Yep, damaged roads down here. That's a metro station that needs rebuilding. I think, yep, that needs repaired. While we're looking at it, let's do the footpaths. Well, oh, it's an office. Do this one as well. We've got footpaths knocked out over here. So we've got damaged roads here as well, which is pushing the traffic up into there, which is not helping. Footpaths, get the footpaths operational. People will start to got a damaged road there, it's repairing. Need repairing. Park, sort of playground. Got damaged roads down here. Need repairing. And there, I think I saw some damaged roads up round here. Get that rebuilt. That rebuilt. Fantastic fountain. Yeah, we got a couple of roads damaged in there. I think I saw damaged road over here. Right, damaged road there is cutting off the. So right, zoom out a bit, and we got damaged roads here. Got build up, repair some of this stuff. This is why you need large sums of money. You get a major disaster like this, it's going to hurt and it's going to cost. Get the medical clinic in. Yeah, we've still got damaged roads here. That looks like very much like a metro station. We need that up and running as quickly as possible. Some more damaged roads here. You need to check outside of the main disaster area. So we're back to 35,000. Right. So now we're down to got there. Another metro station. So there's a sauna, crematorium. At least we haven't got to delete all the buildings. There's a lot still pushing up into this area. Hopefully this will ease off. Because of course one of the problems is that vehicles that have started their journey follow the path that is calculated for them at the point when they start, so they don't actually well, they will reroute if you give them an alternative, but quite often what happens is they will just keep following the path that they started. If there's two options, if you destroy the road they will reroute, but if you don't destroy the road, and I certainly don't want to destroy that road that's clogged up, because sometimes you've just got to let it work its way through the system. Right, that's in. These are power lines. Probably we can just take these power lines out actually. Don't think they're actually doing anything useful. Oh, got flooding now. That because of the water in the rip, I've actually changed the flow. Right. That's knocked out my sanitation. Right, we're going to have to do something about this. I think what we're going to do is just do the whole bridge. And I think we're come across like that and like that, and then we'll come down like that. Put a bit of height on the bridge and put a new path in here. I've got to stop pausing the game, but apologies guys, but yeah, obviously these pumps disappearing has changed the flow of the river, and that's actually caused some problems. I think we'll get rid of these. Do I need to put another power line in here? Maybe if we put one across like that here, another one up to there, so it's not quite so unsightly. Right, the city seems to have held up after that. I mean, we've taken quite a bashing, guys, and I think this is where I'm going to leave it. We got a few more things to rebuild. Let the city, our poor short radio mast that probably got burnt down in the lightning storm. Got an elementary school, high school. And oh, we've got a pathway that's a couple of pathways that are damaged. But this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. I say I did have hopes of, how can you say, I think, oh, I was building this when the tornado kicked in, didn't I? So, yep, I did have high hopes of reaching 60,000 in this part, but it's not to be. So I think let's come down like this. That could be okay. I think we'll just come across like that. Yep, this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. Say the city's got another big scar across it, and what I will do is work offline to get this fixed, let it build back up again so we can start taking the city to the next level. And this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the episode, hope you found it interesting. It will recover, the city will recover, and so until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your game.